Carnival Ecstasy ship. Let's go in and take a look. Your door, your key card, your sail and sign card is your door key. So you'll just slide it in there. Light will turn green. You turn the handle and come on in. Okay, this is the main door for the room. And one thing that you will notice that these doors, these are magnets. These doors are magnetic. So you can use magnets on those doors. Also, the door stops that they have, they're magnetic also, using those same magnets. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay, so we'll go from the entranceway. And on this particular ship, I know a lot of people have said that you use your key card to turn on your lights and everything, but this is your light switch. That's for the main cabin, and then this light switch is for the bathroom. Alright, this is cabin M143 on Carnival Ecstasy. This is the bathroom, the shower area. It comes with shampoo and body wash dispensers. Those are just our shower shoes. Give you a scan of the floor. That's the towel area. Then you've got your toilet. And then the sink area. There is some storage below the sink for some things. Then you've got your sink area, and you do have some storage around the top of the sink, and then you also have a shelf for storage above the sink. Also, above the sink you've got two lights, but then you also have an outlet there above the sink, 420 volts and then 230 volts. Okay, and then this is just looking back out into the hallway. Those are closets directly across from the bathroom entrance. And then right to the left of those closets are the main door for the room. First cabinet or first closet as you walk into the entrance of the cabin. Up top you've got maybe a little bit of storage, but that's mostly for your life jackets. You do have some hanging storage. They do provide hangers, and it's pretty much an open space. We've just got a suitcase and our dirty clothes bin in there now. And then down below you've got extra linens for the room if they're needed. Okay, that's the first closet. Now these doors are wood, so they're not magnetic. And then we'll go to the next closet, and it is a double door closet. So in this first compartment, again, you've got a little bit of space up top, but mostly that's used for your life jackets. This next compartment is for hanging items. You do have hangers. They also store the ladder or the pull down bed in this closet, so be careful if you're putting your clothes in here to make sure that it doesn't snag or doesn't get any kind of dirt or grease on them. And then again, you've got some additional open storage down at the bottom of the closet. And again, we've just got another suitcase and another dirty clothes bin. In the third closet, up top there, is your life jackets. The next is an open shelf area. The next is another open shelf area, but that does have your safe, your room safe on it. And then the next two shelves are just open, well, next three shelves are just open spaces where you can store things. And again, these doors are not magnetic, so keep that in mind. Alright, we'll just kind of pan over to the opposite wall. You do have another door stop that's there, and it's magnetic as well, so but it's good to hang stuff. So just kind of looking back, standing in the room, looking towards the door. This is kind of the layout. We do have a hanging shoe rack to keep some of our little knick-knack stuff out of the way, because again, it's not very much space in the cabin, so you'll want to have something where you can just kind of hang little odds and ends. Alright, so this is the counter space, and as you can see, you've got a pretty good sized mirror, and it does have two lights on either side of the mirror. And of course, there's very little space, and there's four of us staying in this room, so we've kind of got it a little bit of everything everywhere. But over in this bottom corner, here's your light switch to turn those lights on and off. Then they do have 2 bottles of water in the room, large bottles of water, and those are 1.5 liters, but those are at a cost of $3.75 a bottle. So if you open those, just be prepared to pay. And they do provide you 2 water goblets. Okay, so again, with this particular desk space, you've got 4 drawers, and they're all, your typical drawers. Open space to unpack. We've got some stuff stored away in some of them. Okay, and then you do have a bench. You have a trash can. And over here, this is the outlet situation. So you've got basically 2 outlets. One is a 110 and the other is a 220. So you'll definitely want to bring some kind of extension if you've got a lot of electronics to plug up that need charging or anything. This is the one that we're using. We got this from Sam's. It was a 2-pack for like $13, something like that. So okay, next, over by the bed, you see we brought our own alarm clock just to have one, because there's not one in the room. And we did bring a little flashlight, because even with the ocean view room, it gets a little dark in here. But you do have 2 overhead lights above the beds, and there's your on-off button for those. And then also over the bed, you've got your main switch that turns your lights off and on in the room. And we opted to have the king size bed for our room, so it's taking up a lot of space. And we do have 2 youth, 2 of our children with us. So we requested, a room that was going to be big enough for the 4 of us. So what they're doing is we've got the pull down that they come and pull down each evening for us, and then we also have a cot. So it's kind of like a bunk bed situation, but just one is bunking on the floor. And then they also have light switches on this side. So that's for the bottom one. And then the top one, he's got a little button, like a little pin light that can come on. Over on the wall next to the bunk beds, you've got two little hanger doodads. When you come into the room, what's hanging on them is this snoozing cruising tag. So I guess, to let housekeeping know if you need service or not. And then you've got your continental breakfast menus where you can fill those out and hang them on your door by 5 a.m. And you can indicate, what time you want them to deliver those meals. And then they'll grab that and deliver it to your room if that's what you prefer, rather than going down and eating in the dining rooms or whatever. Okay, so now over in the far corner of the room, you do have a chair. You've got like a little desk kind of situation going on over here in the corner. We haven't really used this. Again, it's 4 of us in this room, so we've kind of got stuff tossed here and there and everywhere. This is your television. They do have some direct TV channels. They don't have a lot. They do have like the cruise channels where, the cruise director is providing you information about the different ports and what's going on the cruise ship. And you've got an informational channel that kind of runs different FYIs for you as you're going, as you're cruising to your destination. So that's the Fun Times. The Fun Times is a magazine that they deliver to your room each evening when they come and turn down the beds, and it kind of gives you a schedule of what's going to happen the next day. And this is just an audible version of the Fun Times. You've got your Weather Channel that's telling you, showing you where you are, how fast you're traveling. It gives you the ship's time. So you definitely want to make sure as soon as you get on the ship, set your clock to ship time so that you don't get left wherever you're going. So that's the television. And this television is about I'd say a 24-inch TV. So, then again, you're not going to be in your room a whole lot watching TV. And then it also has a, the deck cam, so you can kind of see what's going on in the pool area and things like that. And kind of going on over, this is a window view room. So it's an actual 4x4 window, I think. So makes cruising kind of neat, so you can look out the window as you're going and see other ships and see when you're pulling up to port and everything. And it does have like a little window sill, so you can use that for storage, a cell phone, or what we've been doing is we've been putting our little towel animals up in the window, just kind of decoration or whatever. And then with the king size bed, they put everything kind of in the middle, so you do have a little bit of walking space here on this side, but not a lot. So